Hi, good morning. Today I wanted to talk to you about the College of Nursing's interprofessional mandate and mission. And this mission actually reflects all of our health sciences, but also the University of Saskatchewan as a whole. If you've been following the media lately, there's been some really interesting things happen. First of all, I'd point to the University of Saskatchewan's success on the large, under the Harper government, new initiative called the Canada First Research Excellence Fund. That fund is really a very strategic opportunity for universities across Canada. There were 2 rounds, and it was an opportunity to apply for very large grants where the university felt it was already at the forefront of the development of science and the discipline in the area, and they were ready to stride forth and with a further investment become one of the top 2 or 3% in the world. The University of Saskatchewan is the only Canadian university to receive 2 of these, one in the area of global food security and one more recently in the area of global freshwater security. And together those 2 initiatives account for almost $120 million worth of funding for new people, new equipment, and all of the work and graduate students and undergraduate students and postdoctoral fellows that are required to really find the solutions to some of our most pressing issues globally, and those including food and water security. So interprofessional work at the U of S, I would argue, is really a hallmark of this university, and it's also a hallmark of the College of Nursing. In fact, if you look at the vision and mission statements of schools and faculties and colleges of nursing across Canada, they tend to resemble one another quite a bit, and generally they speak to moving forward on the mandate of building the profession, advancing the discipline, finding relevant new knowledge and transmitting that knowledge out to the wider community. But if you have a look at the College of Nursing's vision, it's actually quite unique. And I wanted to quote it for you. The College of Nursing is a world leader in educating nurses in interprofessional healthcare, research, practice, innovation, capacity building, and policy development. If you look at other visions of other colleges of nurses, you'll find that actually that is quite a unique statement with its emphasis on interprofessional education. So we take those experiences very seriously, and we endeavor to build them into everything we do. Are we where we want to be at? No. Like most visions, visions are aspirational statements. They reflect where we want to be, not necessarily where we are. But we've made great headway, and I think many of you would agree, whether you're a student in our programs or you're one of our community stakeholders, that many of the hallmarks of our college and our college's activities really reflect that interprofessional inclination, if you will. Most recently, we're working on one area in particular of interprofessional practice, and that is we've taken on work with the City of Warman. And Her Worship, Sharon Spence, and I are, together with the School of Public Health, are working with the community of Warman and patient and family advisors from the community to determine how together we might better meet the primary healthcare needs of that community. It's quite underserved. It's only 15 minutes north of Saskatoon. But they've had a lot of difficulty in recruiting and retaining primary healthcare providers. So we're looking at developing a clinic for our College of Nursing. So this would be an academic clinic that would be for the College of Nursing, something similar to what West Winds is for family medicine and the College of Medicine. However, this is going to be interdisciplinary right from the start. It's reflected by our work with the School of Public Health to really ascertain what the needs are in the community, the kind and the scope of the needs in that community, and partnering with the community to do that work. And then building an interdisciplinary vision for what that clinic would look like. And while it will be characterized by a nursing focus, a primary healthcare focus, and a broad focus that would see nurses, registered nurses, licensed practical nurses, and registered psychiatric nurses really fully working to their full scopes of practice. They will, of course, be working with nutritionists, with pharmacists, with physicians, and other providers to really meet the full needs of the community. So even though it has a strong nursing focus, and we're hoping it will become really a flagship endeavor, if we can move it forward, a flagship for the College of Nursing, it will certainly be an interdisciplinary initiative and afford many opportunities for interdisciplinary scholarship and research, and truly integrate our service that is provided to the community with quality improvement, research, and scholarship that arises from truly integrating cutting-edge practice in a community. So I did want to speak to you today about our interprofessional activities, where they've been, where they're taking us, the fact that we can point to many past practices, and we're always expanding those and trying to launch new ones. I did think it was important to point these out to you today, particularly in the current milieu where our government of Saskatchewan is seeking to transform the healthcare system. And those of you who perhaps watched my previous video clip will know that I really believe that the way we transform the system is to truly enable all of our healthcare practitioners to work to their full scopes of practice in partnership with the patients and families and communities that we serve. When we truly seize this opportunity, I think we will truly transform the health system. And we need to rise above individual professional self-interests. We need to rise above industry self-interests and many other interests if we're going to truly seize the opportunity and transform the system in a way that makes it both sustainable but preserves and perhaps enhances the patient and family and community outcomes that Canadians have come to expect. So thank you very much, and I hope that you will continue to maintain your interest in our activities, and that we'll have more to share with you, particularly in terms of our Warman project as we move forward into the future. Thanks very much.